Hi, good morning. This is Chris Cruz. Today we are going to paint a little sheep on a little paper bag, just close enough to the holiday so you can put a little gift card in there or a little bottle of perfume, anything you like. I got inspired by one of my students, Meredith Titus, and this is going to be a little sheep, and we are going to use very few colors. Okay, we're going to use titanium white, a little bit of brown, although I have too much brown on my palette. Don't put even a tenth of that on there. Some naphthol red light and some carbon black, and that's going to be for the little face. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side here. Let's see. Okay, now it's centered. This is the easiest project you will ever do. Okay, I am using filbert brush, but you can use whatever you have on hand, and I just put a little bit of moisture on it by dipping it in the water and just tapping it lightly on my paper towel. That's it. First, we're going to do a little area here of gray. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit or a lot, it depends, of this white. We don't want to mix it right near the white area. And we're going to take a little drop of the black to make it gray. If you have gray paint, use that, but I'm just trying to teach you how to work with the minimum amount of paints necessary. But if you're anybody like me, I do have gray paint. I have gray light, gray dark. So see, I keep mixing it in here until I get to the gray that I really like, which is about there. Nah, maybe a little bit darker. I like mixing paints. I don't know about you, but I like not knowing what the color is going to be. Okay. It still needs to be a little bit darker. Okay, that's good. So literally, we are going to, I'm going to move my plate over, and literally we are going to just, it's not dark enough. And it's only because I have a blue background. But if you have a white background, obviously it's going to get, okay, that's good. So I'm going to just put my paint on here any which way to create some texture. See that? I'm not staying in the lines, just going around here and putting my gray on my little fluffy lamb. Okay, that's all you need. Can't get it any easier than that. Okay, now I'm going to just wipe my brush on my paper towel. I'm not going into the water and rinsing it out because I want to take some of this black just as it is. And I'm going to put it on his face. And what's going to do is going to give me some little streaks. See that? Come around the edge here. And now you can see that this is a darker gray than this. So what we're going to do is when all of this dries, we're going to put a little, semi-dry, we're going to put a little black shading in here. Since I have a filbert brush, some people call it cat's tongue, I love these to make these little shapes. And I'm going to do it really, really slow so you can see the brush and how it works. If you put pressure just on the tip of your brush and lift it really, really slow while you turn it just a little bit, it will give you this nice little tip here. So let's do this side. I'm going to press it, right? And I'm turning it slowly. See that? And bringing it to the ear. Perfect, right? Don't touch it. I'm going to come over to this side so you can see it in a different angle. Again, I'm going to press my brush and I'm going to slowly, slowly, slowly move it. And there's my second ear. Cool, right? That's all you need. People keep going back on it, and let me make that ear a little bit bigger, and what happens, it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then before you know it, he looks like an elephant. So I'm gonna wipe my brush again. Get almost totally all the paint off. And I'm going to mix it on the side here of my black. Now it's really black. And I'm going to the left side, I'm going to turn it upside down because it's easier for you to see on the camera. But if you just rub a little bit on the left side, the right side of the lamb, wipe your brush, right? And then dip in the same gray that you had before. What happens is it's gonna get a little streaky, and that's what you want. I'm gonna take some pure white and go to the right. And now you have shaded that little lamb, and that's all you need to do. Let me just cover that little edge there a little bit better. Perfect. See that? Okay, now for sure I'm gonna rinse my brush, because we're gonna do a little red, little necklace on him. And I'm moving to a smaller brush. I have a little round brush here. This happens to be a number 6. I'm gonna dip into my Naphthol Red Light by Golden. Now you can use any color you have at home. It doesn't have to be golden paints, and it doesn't have to be tube paints. I just always say use what you have, right? Here's the little necklace for this little guy. And I'm gonna, I like it to be really nice and round. Go all the way around. Over to the right. Adorable, if you ask me. But pick up a little bit of white here on the side. Don't go in. If you pick it here on the side of your brush, see that? Very slow. It's starting to blend into my brush. See that? Turn it sideways for me, because that's easier for me to paint. And there is the highlight. Let me go a little bit more. Keep turning. Okay. Like it, like it, like it. Now we have his little feet. The little belly's gonna be last, the little fluff. So take a little bit of this brown here first and cover his little legs. And don't worry if you get into that gray up there, that's fine, because I'm gonna show you how we're gonna cover that up. Again, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of my white on the side of my brush, almost making it a flat brush. See that? Come to this side here and highlight it. We don't care too much what the legs look like. We know that he has legs. That's not the main part of this project, right? We'll take a little bit of that dark brown and black to make it a little bit darker on the left side of his little paws. And that is it. Let's put a little bit more. Needs just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Rinse my brush completely. I will take a little bit of this brown here, and he has a little bell right in here. And I mixed a little bit of the brown and the black so that I can have better coverage. The little bell has a little edge here. So now we have a little lamb, the little body, the little bell. A little bit of white will give us a little beige. See, we're only using 4 colors. You don't need tons of paints. And come to the, let's see, to the side here and highlight the top. And that's really all you need. I'm gonna rinse my brush out. Take your round brush with the black, and I always load my brush from the side here, see that? And I'm gonna flatten that brush out almost like if it was a flat brush, and this is a round brush, and we'll do the little eyes. So I'll press here and come, press here and come, and then just a little mouth. That's it. Back to my cat's tongue or filbert. Just moist the brush right here. Now I'm gonna pick up white, a lot of white. Let's see here in the camera. Left and right, left and right. I'll do it slow. Left, right, left, right, left, right. All over. Leave some of that gray showing. Left, right. Do it very uneven. That will give you the fluffiness. Now, if you give a gift to somebody and you give them this little bag, I bet you they're gonna like the bag more than the gift. Left, right, up, down. See, it doesn't have to be in any particular direction. You can leave some of that gray showing. Adorable, adorable. Now, if you were my friend and you gave me a gift in this little gift bag, I would be super thrilled. And I hope you are too. Share your comments with me. Visit my YouTube channel, Chris Cruz Designs, or my website, chriscruzdesigns.com. There are tons of free videos in there. There are painting kits if you need anything. But this is something you can do at home with just the materials you have and make a whole collection of them, and it takes no time at all, as you can see. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back with more videos for you. Thanks so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it.